What's poppin', you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Here on this beautiful day. It's actually not that beautiful. It's storming outside, but it's okay. We can't hear it from in here. We moved the areas. Once again, the background is different, but this is going to be a good background. I'm standing up. That means we're doing a story time. Okay, so this story time took place not that long ago. I'm doing this one because it's still very fresh in my mind. Okay, so here's what happened. I was chilling in my room one day, relaxing, laying on my bed, doing my thing, just watching TV on my phone, And then I got this random text from a random person. I was added to a group chat, actually, really, I was added to a group chat. And it was like random guys asking me random questions. And I don't do group chats, so I was like, I don't do this, goodbye. So I exited the chat. And then I got this guy, he started texting me from the chat, and he was like, sorry, I didn't mean to add you to the chat like that, my bad. He was like, I'll just ask you what we were gonna ask you one-on-one. And I was like, okay. So he starts sending me all these random pictures of these random different guys, and he was like, can you rate them on a scale of 1 to 10? Each of them on a scale of 1 to 10. So I did, because I was like, okay, sure, I'm bored, I ain't got nothing else to do, it's not like I'm busy. So I did, I rated each one 1 to 10. And at the very end, he was like, well, okay, so now out of these two pictures, who would you put over who? So I chose, and he was like, well, why? Why the guy that you chose? And so I explained, he's more my type. He looks more my type. I don't really have a type in men, but he looked like he fit that type. So we did that one. And he was like, oh, well, that one's me. And I was like, oh, that one's you? And he's like, yeah, that one's me. That's weird that you picked me. Usually they pick my brother. And I was like, they. So now I'm already like, you do this to other girls? So flag 1, strike 1. But he talked and was like, yeah, it wasn't. He's like, we're actually all doing it. We have a bet going on right now. And you were the only girl in my contacts. And I was like, okay. So then we start talking. I found out he's super cool. He actually went to my rival high school when we were still in high school. And I was like, whatever. If I was still in high school, I would have ended the conversation right then and there, because I don't talk to rivals. But hey, we graduated. We're going to let it go. So we talk or whatever, and everything's going good. And so we'd agree, let's go on a date to the mall. We're going to go to the mall. We're going to walk around. We're going to go shopping. I have stuff I need to buy from the mall anyway. Mind you, I hate the mall. But I go to the mall anyway for certain things. I will not stay in the mall for more than a couple of hours because I hate being there. So we were like, yeah, let's go to the mall. So we go to the mall. Great date. He's super sweet, super nice. And I'm like, yo, I'm okay with this. He's actually not as bad as I thought he was going to be. He's not stuck up like most guys that I've ended up going out with are. So I was like, this isn't too bad. So at the end of the day, because I was thinking, he was like, let's go see a movie, because there's a theater inside the mall. And we were sitting by the ice skating rink, and he was like, do you maybe want to see that movie later? And I was like, yeah, sure. So we're sitting there, and then out of nowhere, he like jerks back from me, and he starts looking at me, and I'm like, what? And I'm thinking, oh, great, I got something on my face. Like, what happened? Because, I ain't ate nothing yet, so what happened? What's going on? He backs up, and he looks at me, and he's like, I got to tell you something. All my red flags were going up, girl. Everything was I was like, oh my God, what can you possibly have to tell me? So I started running scenarios through my head, okay? It was like, 1, he's actually gay, and this was the test to see if he really is gay or not, and he just wants a friend. 2, he's got a kid. I was okay with him being gay. I was like, it's okay. I got a lot of gay best friends. You want to be one of them? It's okay. We had a great date. Let's make this gay best friend. So I was okay with this option. He's got a kid. Okay with this option too. Most people my age do have kids these days, so you can't really pick. You can't pick. This choice usually happens. Okay, went on a couple of dates and found out they had kids. Doesn't bother me. You did what you did. Kids are blessings, not curses. So hey, you have a kid. I was okay with that. Cool. So I was preparing myself for either option, right? Because both have happened before. So I was ready. I was ready for either or. So he looks at me and he goes, I have a girlfriend. What? I stared at him for a good 5 minutes. I was like, what? You what? And he was like, I already have a girlfriend. I was like, excuse me? Mind you, this whole time, he been grabbing up on me. He put his arm around me. He been complimenting me, staring at the booty. Like, come on, man. What you mean you got a girl? So now I'm all my walls are back up. I'm like, hold up. You know what? Oh, would you look at the time? I need to go. So I get up and he's like, hey, I'll walk you to your car. I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. So he's walking with me to my car, and I'm really, all my walls are up. I'm not answering no questions. I'm like, bro, let me get to my car. You know why? You know why? Because if I found out my man's went to some mall with some other girl, I would pull up and fight her and him. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how small you are. I don't care what your age is. I would pull up and fight you. So I was outside walking to my car, looking in all directions, waiting for some girl to hop up out her car and be like, who is this bitch? You know? So I'm speed walking in my car. He's walking beside me with his big old long legs, keeping up. Get to my car, he gives me a hug, and I'm like, don't touch me. I'm not ready for your girl to hop about her car and come for me. Like, how you gonna have a girlfriend and come out on a date with another girl? Like, excuse me? So look, and then it doesn't end there. It does not end there. I go home. I call my homegirls. I'm talking on the phone to my best friend. I'm like, yo, you will not believe what just happened. I tell them what's going on. They come over. They're like, yo, what's going on? What's his Snap? What's his Insta? We fixing to blow him up. Don't have his Insta, only have his Snap. And I was like, I'm not going to put him on the spot like that. Why? Because I'm such a good person. So he texts me and he starts apologizing. He's like, yo, I'm sorry. I didn't think it was gonna be that serious. I didn't really want this to be a date. It was supposed to be more of a me just getting to know you type thing. Knowing what kind of person I am, if it was me and I found out you went to some mall to get to know somebody, get to know me. My dude, come get to know me. Don't be going out getting to know some other girl. Like, his girlfriend got every right to be upset. And if she showed up right now to try and fight me, I would explain to her that I didn't know who she was. I was not aware that he had a girlfriend. I asked him beforehand if he was single because he asked me first. He asked if I was single. I said, yes. I said, are you? And he said, what was it? Yes. So you think I'm not out here just going after people's men's? Like, there's too many men out there there's too many men and women out there for me to be trying to take somebody from another relationship. Like, there's too many single birds out there. There's no reason to do all that. But if she were to show up right now, I would tell her, I didn't know about you. Didn't know that you were in a relationship. I asked him if he was single. He told me yes. You need to go check your mans. And if she still wants to fight me, then honey, we can scrap. But yeah, so he apologizes. He tells me he's sorry, that he's just looking for more friends. And I was like, you know what? It's cool. We can be friends until your girlfriend says we cannot be. And other than that, you need to tell her what you did to me. You need to tell her that you went to some random mall with some random girl that you just met off your Snapchat. You need to tell her this. And he told me I will tell her. So I continued to talk to him. I kept everything neutral. Anytime he tried to flirt, I shut it down. It's like, no, bruh, you're not fixing to put me in that situation where you cheat on your girlfriend with me. Like, it's not fun. I've been cheated on. It's not cool. And I'm not fixing to be the girl that does it to another girl. You know, females, we got to stay together. We're not fixing to, you're not supposed to help some of the girls' man cheat on her. Like, no, I shut it down. It's not going to happen. Fast forward to just recently, he told me that he talked to his girlfriend and that everything is good. She doesn't mind that we're still friends. She's happy because he stopped it before it happened. Obviously, they're arguing right now. And he was like, hey, I just need to get out of the house. Do you mind? We can go to IKEA or something. IKEA has a restaurant on the inside. It's not just a furniture place. So he was like, let's go to IKEA, walk around a little bit. I'm in the process of moving, as you guys know. So I was like, yeah, I need furniture. Let's go to IKEA. We're at IKEA. He's being flirty again. He's all up on me. And I'm like, bruh, I'm not fixing to be fighting your girlfriend for you. Understand that? No. And I'm like, don't let her pull up because guess what, honey? I will spill the tea. I will tell her that you've been with somebody else. I will tell her because I found out while we're up there that he hasn't told her about me. He has not told her that he went on a date with me. How did I find this out, you may ask? I'm a detective, y'all. I asked questions and I started putting two to two together. He was acting funny around me. He won't pull his phone. When we were around, he would not take his phone out of his pocket. I was like, bruh, something's not adding up here. And if his phone did go off in his pocket, because I could hear it vibrating, it would go off in his pocket, he wouldn't check his messages in front of me. And I'm like, yo, somebody didn't tell that girl that they out with me. I'm not fixing to be the person to break your relationship up. So once again, my wall is up because you're still lying to me, and I ended it as quick as possible. Went home, ain't texted him since. He's sent me a few messages, and I've ignored him, and if I did reply, it was a quick dry message, and then it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fixing to be used to play another female. Like, why? You know? If you don't like her, and you like someone else, break up with her and then move on. What's the point of sticking with somebody you're not happy with and then hurt their feelings while you go and try to be happy? Like, if you're not happy here, get rid of this and go here. It's not that hard. Like, what's the point of causing drama, starting up stuff? Because, like, what was he gonna do? Because, you know, the mall that we went to, it's very popular. When I tell you, every time I go, I see someone I know. I'm not lying to you. Every single time I go, I see someone I know. That's how popular this mall is. So what was he going to do if we were just in the mall holding hands the way we were and she just happened to show up? I'm going to be looking dumb not knowing who she is. And then guess who would have been ready to fight because I wouldn't have known that they were already together. I would have been like, who's this? And then he would have been like, I don't know. Because I guarantee you he would have been like, I don't know. And then she would have been like, what you mean you don't know? I'm your girlfriend. So then I would have got defensive because he said, I don't know. And I wouldn't have been thinking, oh, he's lying. He would have said, I don't know, and looked at me like, I don't know. And then I would have looked at her and been like, I'm the girlfriend. And then we would have fought. And then later I would have found out that she's been with him. See, that kind of thing doesn't need to happen. I'm the type of person, I don't think before I act. When I'm in a situation like that, I will fight first, then ask. Okay? Now, if I'm at home and I find out, I'll ask my questions because I'm not in front of you. I don't have to fight you because you're not in front of me. Make sense? So, yeah. Moral of this story. Fact check, man. Do your fact checking. You know, he said he's single. You need to ask for his Instagram. They say they're single. Be like, cool, what's your Instagram? I want to go look at your pictures or whatever. Follow me on Instagram. Go stalk. Make sure they are single, okay? Honey, I was ready to fight. I was ready to fight him, not his girlfriend. His girlfriend, I sympathize with her because she didn't ask for this. She doesn't deserve this. And I hope he tells her sooner or later. You know what I mean? I really do. So, fact check, you guys. Moral of the story. Check your facts. Because you never know who's telling the truth and who's lying. Alright, guys. But that's my first story time. I hope you guys like this video. If you want more story times, comment down below. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you have any other questions or you want to ask me anything or you have video suggestions for me, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I check my DMs daily and I check my comment sections daily. Do not forget, stay positive, you guys, and fact check so this kind of mess does not happen. Okay? Alright, guys. You guys have a great day. And I'm going to catch you all on the flip side. Peace.